Hello everyone, in today's class we are moving to discuss the first module of People Development and Environment. The first module is Development and Environment. It includes Millennium Development and Sustainable Development Goals. First we discuss Development and Environment. The term environment originates from the French word environner, meaning to surround. The term environment was derived from a French word environner, meaning surrounding. Surround. Environment is the sum total of water, air and land and interrelationship among themselves and also with the human beings, other living organisms and property. Environment is the sum total of water, land and air and their interrelationship between human beings and other living organisms and physical properties. Physical environment. The physical environment is called abiotic environment because it was no living objects in this. It includes air, water, land, etc. It is abiotic because the physical environment is abiotic. It includes air, water, land, etc. Second one is living environment. All living organisms surrounding ourselves fall into the category of living environment. All surrounding living things are in this category. It includes animals, plants, human beings, etc. in this living environment. The relationship between development and environment is complex and multifaced. Balancing economic development with environmental sustainability is a crucial challenge for the societies worldwide. We know that development and environment are in different aspects. We need to maintain both. We need economic development without harming environment. Need to protect environment and also we need development. Then we're going to discuss Millennium Development Goals. The MDGs were 8 international developmental goals for the year 2015 and had been established following the Millennium Summit of UN in 2000. Millennium Development Goals was adopted in 2000 and in the summit, Millennium Summit on UN. The target was to achieve its goals in 2015. It has 8 goals. Following the adoption of United Nations Millennium Declaration, it was adopted in the Millennium Declaration of UN. The Sustainable Development Goals succeed the MDGs in 2016. In 2016, Sustainable Development Goals succeeded Millennium Development Goals. All 191 UN member states and at least 22 international organizations committed to help achieve the following Millennium Development Goals by 2015. 191 UN member countries and 22 international organizations committed to achieve Millennium Development Goals by 2015. We can discuss what are that goals. First one is to eradicate extreme poverty and hunger. It was the basic need to eradicate poverty and hunger from the world. Second one is to achieve universal primary education. Education is the primary basic need for every student. So, to achieve universal primary education was the second goal. Third one is to promote gender equality and empowering women. Third goal was gender equality and empowering women to all areas and all sectors. Fourth one is to reduce child mortality. It was one of the major problem facing in our country and the world was child mortality. To reduce child mortality was the fourth goal. Fifth one is to provide maternity health. Fifth goal was providing maternity health to mothers and children. Sixth one is to combat HIV, AIDS, malaria and other diseases. To combat diseases like AIDS, malaria and other diseases. Seventh one is to ensure environmental sustainability. We know that the term sustainability means we are taking measures to sustain the environment for present generation without sacrificing to future generation. That was sustainability. So to ensure environmental sustainability was the seventh goal. Eighth goal is to develop a global partnership for development, making international partnership for the development and environmental friendly practices, etc. Each goal has a specific targets and dates for achieving these targets. The goals were measured by 21 targets. Each target has a specific date for achieving their targets, and they have 21 targets to achieve these goals. Next one is Sustainable Development Goals. The SDGs, also known as Global Goals, were adopted by all United Nations member states in 2015 as a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that all peoples enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. Its target year was 2030. SDG was known as Global Goals. It was adopted by all UN member states in 2015. Its main aim and its aim was to end poverty and protect planet, to ensure that all peoples have peaceful and prosperous life by 2030. The Sustainable Development Goals are the collection of 17 global goals along with 169 targets designed to be a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. Sustainable Development Goals are 17 goals with 169 targets. It was a blueprint to achieve better and more sustainable future for all. The sustainable development is the development that aims to meet the needs of present generation without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. That was the definition of sustainable development. It aims that we need to satisfy the needs of present generation without compromising the needs of future generation. The focus of sustainable development goals beyond just the environment, and its focus was not only the environment but also the overall development. We can discuss that 17 goals. First one is eliminating poverty. Poverty was one of the major problem facing in the world. To eliminate poverty was its first goal. Second one was erase hunger. Hunger is also one of the major problem. Hunger and malnutrition was one of the major basic problem facing in India and other countries. So erase hunger was the second goal. Third one is establish good health and well-being. Health is important for all. So establish good health and well-being was the third goal. Fourth goal is provide quality education. Education is the basic need for every child. So ensure and provide quality education was the fourth goal. Fifth one is enforcing gender equality. Gender equality was the fifth goal, to make sure that men and women are equal. Sixth goal was improve clean water and sanitation. Improve the quality of water and sanitation was the sixth goal. Seventh goal is grow affordably and clean energy. Ensure that clean energy is available, and we use to reduce pollution and using clean energy. Eighth goal is create decent work and economic growth. Create a decent work standards and improve economic growth. Ninth goal is increase industries, innovation and infrastructure. That ninth goal focuses on increasing the development of industrial sector, bringing more ideas, innovations, and provide basic infrastructure facilities for development of more and more industries in countries. 10th goal was reduce inequality. Inequality is one of the major problem faced in our economy. So reduce inequality was the 10th goal. 11th goal is mobilize sustainable cities and communities. Mobilize cities are sustainable for present generation and future generation. So mobilize sustainable cities and communities. 12th goal is influence responsible consumption and production. 12th goal is influence responsible consumption and production is it focuses on reducing the problems like ocean acidification, global warming, and ensure consumption and production is sustainable and make scientific cooperation in all fields and also ensure environment friendly. 13th goal is organize climate action. Environment is facing so many problems like global warming, greenhouse gas effects, ocean acidification, etc. So take measures to climate action jointly. 4th one is develop life below water. So ocean acidification is one of the major problem facing in our economy. So develop life below water, protect algae, fishes, etc. in our ocean and other living creatures in there. 15th one is advance life on land. To improve the life on land and people's other animals, plants, etc. to ensure it's sustainable and environment friendly. 16th one is guarantee peace, justice and strong institutions. Make sure that it was peace and justice is given to all and make strong institutions who was punishing if anyone is violating these laws, etc. 17th one is build partnership for that goals, making international collaborations for attaining these environmental goals, etc. was that seventh and the last goal of sustainable development goals. Here is the complete explanation of first module of people development and environment. Tomorrow we will move on to the next module. If you find this section helpful in any way, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.